I guess I could have bluffed my way out of it. Perhaps they would have let me go as I was young and didn't understand politics. My crime was that I called things by their names. Injustice as injustice, and murder, murder. You have to have a strong mind and a generous heart. I have always acted according to this.
How much further away is it?
Just over here.
Where are we going again?
To the stationer's up ahead. I need paper. I'll just be a minute.
Heil Hitler, ladies.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler.
What can I do for you pretty girls?
I need some writing paper.
Ah, someone is writing letters to their sweethearts, yes?
I need 1,000 sheets.
1,000 sheets? Must be a great love indeed. I have to see whether I have so many in the back.
1,000 sheets? You crazy? What do you need so much paper for?
I'm a student, okay?
Other people are students, but they don't need 1,000 sheets. Sophie, what's going on?
Sorry, ladies. As you know, everything's rationed. The most I could give you is 100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Thank you. I'll take the 100.
Great.
A great love, as you said. Goodbye.
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 What are you doing, Sophie?
What do you mean?
1,000 sheets. Come on. I'm not stupid, you know.
Fine. I'll tell you why I need them. I want to do something. And if Hitler arrived right now and I had a pistol, I would shoot him. If the men won't do it, then the women must.
You are completely crazy. You want to get us arrested on the street?
I had a normal childhood. I wasn't born to fight. I grew up in Forchtenberg, on the Kocher. To us children, these small towns seemed like the entire world. I had 2 brothers and 2 sisters. We lived in the town hall because my father was the mayor. When I was 10, we moved to Ulm. We didn't know anybody, but we 5 siblings had each other. And then Hitler came to power. My siblings and I were excited, drunk on the awakening that was felt everywhere. My parents were totally against it. My father was a committed pacifist, and my mother was a devout woman. It hit them hard when one after another my siblings joined the Hitler Youth. And I definitely wanted to belong to it. Father? It was a test of strength between us children I have and the parents.
Father, Sophie has joined us now.
What does that mean?
Yesterday I joined the Hitler Youth.
You too? You joined as well? Why?
But Hans, Liesel, Inge, and Werner are already members. And all my friends. The fatherland needs us.
The fatherland. You mean Hitler needs you, so that you can fight in his war that he has long since prepared for?
That is an allegation. You just don't want to admit that Hitler is successful. 2 years ago, we had 6 million unemployed, and now...
Yes, of course. He's boosting the war industry, but he will let the tanks roll over you and trample all over freedom and justice. Nobody in this country dares to offer criticism.
We learn to assume responsibility for others. We are a community of young people. We are all equal.
Yes, Father. Don't you say we should stand up for others?
Community, huh? Oh, really? You're telling me that you really believe those hollow phrases? But you will only learn through your experience with this organization.
The Hitler Youth, with their waving flags, eyes that looked always forward, the drumbeat and the singing. Wasn't it something spectacular? This association. We the children had acted against our parents. Now I was in the BDM, the League of German Girls. I loved the uniform, the trips and the songs. We were young and confident. Should the squares remain sitting at home, the future belonged to us. I was ambitious and made a career in the BDM. But I also liked listening to music. And I loved to go dancing.
Evening.
Looking sharp.
Thank you.
Honey.
Enjoyed the party.
Yes, thanks for coming.
Every Friday, we would gather at my friend Annalise's house to dance. Her parents even allowed us to drink alcohol and smoke cigarettes. And the best part was, there were boys there. This music is dreadful. Put something upbeat on, Annalise. A bit of swing. That'll liven things up here.
Yeah, it would. And the Gestapo.
Oh, come on. I know you have something.
Let's see what I've got.
All right, go on.
Aren't you Sophie?
Yeah, and?
Well, when I last saw you, you were still a little girl.
I still am compared to you.
Oh, being formal, are we? Okay, as you wish. Forgive me then, madam.
So you are an officer?
I'm Fritz Hartnagel, Lieutenant of the Luftwaffe.
You are making fun of me, sir.
Excuse me, that wasn't my intention. I'm just proud to be a soldier.
Okay. Doesn't a soldier have to follow orders? Then I order you to dance with me now.
Granted, Madam General Field Marshal.
Fritz was a good dancer. Perhaps that's why I fell in love with him. For a while, the BDM wasn't that important. Perhaps because I didn't want to grow up. And then came the 10th of November, 1937. We received a visit from the Gestapo.
Is that so early?
I have no idea. But we'll find out soon.
What's going on?
Robert Scholl.
Who else? You did ring my doorbell after all.
Search the house.
What's this about?
Inga, Sophie, and Werner Scholl, come with me.
But what are my children accused of? Can you tell me that?
Activity in illegal youth organizations, mostly.
Just because they meet and sing songs outside the Hitler Youth?
We'll hold them in the local jail for questioning. You can inquire after them there tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon? Does that mean you want to detain them overnight?
I suggest you pack them a few things now.
They actually only arrested us because my brothers, Hans and Werner, belonged to a group who sang old youth songs and read books by Stefan Zweig. That was forbidden. Hans was made to take responsibility as the instigator. Inga, Werner, and I were soon released. But Hans was in prison for weeks. A government that actually locks up children. What were you supposed to think? And then Hitler started the war. Father had been right about everything. As a career soldier, Fritz had to stand ready from the very first day. We seldom saw each other. Just like millions of others, our letters were our only connection. The 5th of September, 1939. Dear Fritz, I can't understand that people's lives are constantly being put at risk by other people. I will never understand it, and I find it appalling. Don't say that it's for the fatherland. If Fritz received leave, we often went away together. God, Fritz, the most important thing.
Oh, yeah. Mrs. Hartnagel, will you join me?
We had bought a couple of cheap rings so that we could pass for a married couple. Otherwise, they wouldn't give us a room. But our time together was much too short. We hoped that the war would be over soon. However, in the meantime, the fatherland wouldn't leave us alone. Young girls had to spend a year in the Reich labor service. There in the labor service, the female youth should be raised with the correct work ethic and community spirit. I landed in agriculture. It was terrible.
Get up, my little workers. 6 o'clock, time for exercise.
It's too early for us. Come on, ladies, make your beds. Don't forget to keep it tidy.
Go on, take it. Yeah,
I hate to hear the word worker.
okay, sure.
I'm Sophie Scholl.
Oh, don't forget this.
Do you really think that you're better than us?
Smart Sophie. Oh, look at what our head teacher is reading.
What is it? Tell
Augustine. Die Gestalt als Gefüge.
What are you doing? Give it back. Give that back to me now.
What's going on here? Stop immediately! I think you all need an extra session of early morning exercise, and then off to the field, to the harvest.
Oh, man.
Flag ceremony, shoe ceremony, sports ceremony. How I hated it all. It was cheerless and soul-destroying. I felt like I was just a slave. But you were brought up well during your time with the Reich Labor Service because you raised yourself with inner distance and outer adjustment. During this time, the texts of St. Augustine were my one and only comfort. Our heart is restless until it rests in you, wrote Augustine. He was a seeker of God like me. I yearned for peace and to determine my own life. In the spring of 1942, I was finally in Munich, in this wonderful city. Free at last. At last I could live. Fritz had unexpectedly received leave before he had to go to the Eastern Front. Another goodbye, for months.
What are you doing?
I'm decorating you.
We hereby give Lieutenant Fritz Hartnagel the Order of Martyrdom, first class for character, appearance, and his services to the German woman.
I didn't actually know there was an award for that.
Now you know there is. Close your eyes. This is a flower charm, so that you come back in one piece.
Are you sure? I feel as if I'm at my own funeral.
It's not funny.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be okay. You know, they say, bad weeds grow tall.
So many have died in Russia. You'll take care of yourself. Promise me.
I promise.
We'll write to each other as often as possible so that we don't lose each other. Whether we would see each other again, who knew the answer to that in those days? How quickly one learns to live with terrible things. The war against Russia. Had Hitler really believed that he could conquer the giant realm? After the first victories, the German offensive came to a halt. The army brought death and destruction to the country. This war was long since lost, and every day thousands more were dying for Führer, people, and the fatherland.
So, how was the lecture?
By April 1942,
Did you look in the right part?
I was enrolled at the University of Munich, where my brother Hans studied medicine.
Maybe there's somewhere.
I had chosen biology and philosophy for my subjects. It was boring. Come, let's go to your place for tea.
We can't. I have to go to anatomy.
Wait a minute. Have you read this?
Leaflets of the White Rose? Nothing is more unworthy than a civilized people allowing an irresponsible and dark herd of loyal government cliques to govern? Is it not so that today every honest German is ashamed of their government? Who amongst us senses the extent of the shame that we and our children will feel?
Not so loud.
Shh. Where did you get this?
I have to go.
Hans, wait a minute, maybe.
Come, stop it.
There was something outrageous in the leaflet. Since Poland was conquered, 300,000 Jews have been murdered in the most savage way. Here we see a crime that can resemble nothing in the whole of human history throughout the ages. Fritz had also hinted at such a thing. A terrible thing was happening in the name of Germany. Hans?
Everyone wants to absolve themselves from their guilt. Everyone does. And sleeps once again with a calm conscience. But they cannot absolve themselves. Everyone is guilty, guilty, guilty. But it is not yet too late to rid the world of this loathsome government.
Wait, that's not clear enough. We must word that more clearly.
What is unclear? Everyone will get it.
What about this most loathsome of all monsters of government?
Sophie, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I wanted a cup of tea before I went back to class. Hello, Alexander.
Hello, Sophie? Stick around. I was going anyway.
We were just doing something for class. Go get some tea in the kitchen, Sophie. I'll come to you. I'll just see Alexander to the door.
Damn. Do you think that she may have heard something?
I don't know. Even if she did, she's my sister.
We'll continue tomorrow, but at my place in Harlequin.
You want some tea?
Yes, please.
It was obvious to me who had written the leaflets. Hans had no idea how much I admired him. He had the courage not to look away, as millions of others did, and consequently risked his life. Hans? I want to help.
Help with what?
Come on. The leaflet that we read at school? You know who wrote it, right?
You shouldn't ask me about the author. You will endanger him.
So I'm endangering you. This most loathsome of all monsters of government. Oh, come on, Hans, I heard it.
So?
I want to help out.
Absolutely not. It's too dangerous.
You could quietly induct me. You can't get rid of me anyhow.
We have to go. Your train leaves at 2.
After I bring these to Augsburg, I will get the next train to Ulm.
That's not the plan.
But it's more practical. I can pass on the leaflets to Herzl in Ulm. Then I'll go right back to Munich.
2 cities in one day? That's too suspicious. What'll you say if they check you?
That I'm visiting my parents in Ulm? What else?
Okay, and you just wanted to take a walk in Augsburg? No one will believe you.
Of course it was risky, but the train ticket was cheaper than sending a parcel. We led the Gestapo on a wild goose chase. They would think that the White Rose was a wide network of resistance fighters. We distributed leaflets not only in Munich, but also in Augsburg, Stuttgart, Frankfurt, and even in Austria. We were only a handful of students, but our leaflets made the regime nervous. Because we told the truth.
Yes, come in. We won't do that under any circumstances. Got it? Bye. Heil Hitler! These leaflets were transferred to us from Augsburg. It would appear that they are the same as the ones that have appeared in Munich. Determine whether they are written on the same machine. We will find out who is behind this rabble-rousing and flush them out. Yes, sir.
And then there was the thing with Giesler. Paul Giesler, Gauleiter of Munich and Bavarian First Minister at the mercy of Hitler. A Nazi of the most disgusting sort. He was supposed to give a speech at the university and had had too much to drink. It was clear that it would be embarrassing, but nobody thought that he would go on for so long.
Ladies and gentlemen, to my wonderful surprise, I see quite a few soldiers, and students of course, filling this beautiful room. An unpleasant surprise, however, are the many female students I'm looking at here. Intellectual foals. My ladies, I hope that you will be able to find happiness in the form of a strong man with a lot of spunk, instead of wasting all of your time in the lecture hall. Give the Fuhrer a child instead. And if you should be too ugly to try and find yourself a man, then I would like to offer you my handsome assistance here. It'll be sure to give you a good time.
It was unbelievable what Giesler had said. The chief of propaganda, Goebbels, is meant to have raged when he heard of it. Conversely, we were delighted. At last, resistance seemed to be growing against the regime. Perhaps now our leaflets would be able to fall on fertile ground. Calling all Germans. With mathematical certainty, Hitler is leading the German people into the abyss. Hitler cannot win the war, only prolong it. He and his helpers' guilt has exceeded every measure ever thought possible. Alexander had organized a photocopier, and we were able to produce thousands of leaflets. But this also increased the risk of being discovered. And yet still the deaths continued on the fronts. In Stalingrad, an entire army was fighting for survival. Hitler's delusion had led to around 250,000 soldiers becoming completely encircled in the city of Volga. Hitler was prepared to sacrifice them all. Fritz was there too. "We have very bad days behind us," he wrote to me. We have been in constant retreat for 8 days. My battalion is completely worn out. I don't know how it all will go. I want to pray and still pray in these times. But then I received a message. Fritz had been unbelievably lucky. A blessing in disguise. He came out of the Stalingrad cauldron with frostbitten fingers. In one of the last aeroplanes. But hundreds of thousands were not as lucky as he was. Stalingrad, mass grave. At the end of January, the Nazi leadership prepared the Germans for catastrophe. Hermann Göring delivered a mendacious speech on the radio.
Und jeder Deutsche, noch in 1000 Jahren, muss mit heiligen Schauern das Wort Stalingrad aussprechen und sich erinnern, dass dort Deutschland letzten Endes doch den Stempel zum Endsieg gesetzt hat. Das Gesetz befahl es so. Das Gesetz der Ehre, aber auch vor allen Dingen das Gesetz der Kriegsführung. Und dieses Gesetz der Kriegsführung gilt ja nichts anderem wie der Rettung unseres Volkes.
What an intolerable fat ass to serve such lies.
But Hans, no one will believe that there's a final victory. Everyone knows that the war is lost. This is our best chance. We were getting braver. It was my idea to write slogans on the walls of buildings. Even at the entrance to the university. There, all the students walking past would be able to read it.
This is unbelievable.
They are so bold. But who would do something like that?
Madness.
After Stalingrad, the population's mood threatened to change. The Führer and the Nazis were really afraid.
Schaefer here. I need you to send more over to me straight away. It's urgent.
Now there was a 1,000 Reichsmark reward for our heads. Our nocturnal activities had triggered a large-scale manhunt.
Come in.
Heil Hitler, you wanted to speak to me, sir.
Heil Hitler. These leaflets and the graffiti tonight, are they the same perpetrators?
We assume that's the case. We are currently closely analyzing the text and the writing. Our lab tests have confirmed that the printer paper that was used was in fact bought in Munich. So we're looking for the perpetrators here in the city.
Listen to me more. These leaflets have made some serious waves among the people and are even being felt at the highest level. You must absolutely catch these people. There is nothing more important.
Of course. Thank you, sir.
Fritz was now in hospital, in Lemberg. I was so happy that he was alive and was looking to the future. My dear Fritz, if I was too tired to make plans because they were all ruined by the war, Now they are beginning to shoot like forest flowers along a long, warm rainfall. So colorful and outrageous. But they don't want to happen outrageously, but very practically. As soon as the war was over, I wanted to start living with Fritz somewhere. To start living at last. When will you get home? We still had 1,500 leaflets we wanted to distribute at the university. In daylight, between lectures.
Let's go. We're done, let's go.
Shoot. We've some left. Go back.
First and second floor.
I don't know why I threw the leaflets down. Cockiness? Or was it just lack of consideration? It just simply happened.
What is going on? Stop! Stop! You are under arrest.
Now give me a break. Let me go.
Both of you are coming to the rector.
Why didn't we run away when the caretaker approached us? Why did we let ourselves be led away? Perhaps we just imagined that nothing bad would happen to us. What could the Gestapo actually have on us? Hans and I had agreed. Admit to nothing for which there was no evidence.
Today you distributed this leaflet at the university with your brother, Hans Scholl.
They were lying on the second floor and I brushed them over the balustrade in passing.
In passing?
Yes, exactly. I understand that I did a stupid thing, but I can't change that now.
You had a case with you which was completely empty.
My brother and I wanted to visit our parents in Ulm. On the way back, I wanted to put the laundry which our mother had washed for us in the case. At first, I really thought we'd get away with it. In the evening, when we were being questioned by the Gestapo, Propaganda Minister Goebbels spoke at the Berlin Sportpalast. He knew that the loss of Stalingrad couldn't be glossed over. Instead, he whipped up the masses. We had actually thought that the Germans would rise against Hitler and his regime, for it was now clear to everyone that the war was lost. How naive of us.
Sir, we found the typewriter that wrote the letter in his apartment, and he has admitted everything.
You've done excellent work on this matter. Dismissed. Your brother has admitted to everything. Our officers have discovered the typewriter with which the leaflets were written in your flat. And hundreds of stamps. And addresses.
Perhaps I could have bluffed. I could have claimed that I didn't know anything. I could have played the clueless girl. I want to tell you the truth. It is our belief that the war is lost, and that every human life which is sacrificed for this lost war is a needless victim. We wanted to do something against the awful bloodshed. Now there was no way back. I had chosen the truth. Hans and I submitted a full and complete confession and took all of the blame in order to protect our friends. There was nothing more we could do except wait for our trial.
I have brought you something.
The indictment?
Yes, that as well. You would have had to have been aware of the consequences of your actions, Miss Scholl.
I would have done it again. No regrets. Creating a highly treacherous enterprise, abetting the enemy, subversion of national. They want to kill us.
Ah, come, child. Perhaps they'll only send you to prison. You're still so young.
But they sent Roland Friesler, the top Nazi judge. He came from Berlin by the night train for our trial. He didn't come to judge us.
Heil Hitler!
He came to execute us.
Heil Hitler!
Our friend Christoph Probst had also been charged. Material had been found at Hans's, which implicated him.
In this hard fight for the fate of our people, you can think of nothing better than to gutlessly stab our soldiers who look death straight in the eye every day, in the back, like yellow-bellied cowards. This state enables you to study and to lead a privileged kind of life, and you use that to shamelessly create disgraceful lies and horrible slander. You are therefore blackguards, disgusting, unpatriotic scum!
I will not tremble when the time comes. I won't give them the satisfaction. They shall not think that they have won.
The following judgment is given on behalf of the people. The defendants have, repeatedly, called for the sabotage of war equipment and the fall of our people's National Socialist way of life by using leaflets, which have propagated defeatist thoughts and insulted the Fuhrer, and have consequently aided and abetted enemies of the Reich and reduced our military strength.
They gave us hardly half an hour to say goodbye to our parents.
Therefore, you have been sentenced to death.
Whether you feel the axe when it cuts through your throat, whether you see your own head fall, I'm not dying in vain. I am on the right side. There is a higher justice.
Right, it is time.
Today they kill us, but tomorrow they will die.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures, and he leadeth me beside the still waters. And though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou preparest a table before me, in the presence of mine enemies.
Oh, nurse. I need...
I have a letter for you, Lieutenant.
Can you do me a favor and open the letter?
Mm-hmm.
My dear Fritz,
Thank you.
yesterday I bought a nice flowering plant. I put it right on my desk in the light of the window. Its graceful tendrils are covered with delicate purple petals. It brings a real joy to both my eyes and my heart, and I only wish that you could come before it withers. When will you come home? Perhaps we can soon start somewhere together. Best wishes, from your Sophie.